Hi, Lila's Gigi here, and I'm going to show you how to make this bracelet by Crazy Just Might Work, Suzanne H-B on YouTube. It is a border on her white ribbon bracelet. So she has actually a tutorial on the white ribbon, but I'm going to go ahead and include that in here. I talked to her and she said it was okay, so that way we can make the whole bracelet. Okay, so if you are not following Crazy Just Might Work, you might want to give her a follow. She has some gorgeous designs on her Instagram account, and I just love her work. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. This is hook only, and I'm going to be using two colors. I'm going to be using the deep purple, and I think this is a glow-in-the-dark lavender. Kind of hard to tell. I don't know what's up with my lighting tonight. It's kind of strange. But we're going to start off with the white ribbons, and I'm using purple. So we're going to make a cap band. Okay. Then we're going to pull a single band through that cap band, just like so, and then reattach. Okay, so look just like that. We're going to take another band and just lay it on there. Just let it hang just like that. Okay, and then we're going to pull a band through all three of these, this loose one and these two. So the loose one, and then 1 and 2, and then we're going to close that band. First one's a little more difficult than anything else. So now and this is what this is going to look like. Looks kind of funny, but it'll be all right, I promise. All right, so we're going to push these two close together. We're going to take this loose one and put it back on your hook. Now, what I do is I just kind of squeeze it a little bit, because we're going to pull this under these two, just like this. Now, if you let go of it, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to reclaim this one over here. Okay? And this is the front of it. Kind of hard to see right now, but this is the side and this is the front. Okay? So let's do that a couple more times. It's actually pretty easy. Now that we have that cap band done. Ooh, runaway band. All right, lay that on there. Maybe over this side, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to pull a band. We're going to pull that over onto that band. Okay, and then pull the band through these two, and then attach the other end of that band you just put on. This kind of gets in the way, but you know, just move it out of the way as best you can. We're going to pull this over here, bring this back up, grab it, squeeze it, pull it through these two. Okay. Now, what I've been doing, which makes it easier for me, is I've just been holding this piece right here and then pulling it and then grabbing that first band there and then letting go. And you can see the little pieces are right there on the front. Okay, so I'm going to do that a couple of more times. Add your loose band, hold on to it, pull the band through the loose band and the other two bands, and then close it up. Okay, pull it over to the end, put this back on, that loose band on, can bring it down, give it a little bit of a squeeze, and then pull it through these two bands right here, like so. Again, you can let go of those and still capture this first one right here, right there. But for me, it's just easier and quicker to do it like this. And then I let go, and my bands are right there. I don't have to worry about pulling them out so much. Okay, couple more times, and then I'll let you go off on your own. Just make that fit your wrist. Okay, so band hanging out over that band, and bring these two over that band, and then close it. Okay, bring those over, bring that back up there, pull this through these two right here. Okay. I'll show you what happens. I let it go. It's okay. It falls down. You just want to reclaim it. And that's that. But you can see the little bit of a difference. These bands are down here, which is where they're supposed to be. And these kind of, hard to show you because that's in the way here. Let me do it this way. And those kind of don't hang down as nice as these do. If you let it go, then you have to fiddle with it and pull them to get them to where you want them to go. All right, one more time, and then I'm going to go off and leave you to your devices, and then I will be back when I get mine long enough to fit my wrist. Okay, so that band's hanging on there. Add this band, pull that over, pull this through these two, okay, and then close. Grab these two to the end, put this just over your hook, just like that. Just lay it on the top of that hook, pull it down, pull it through, those two, and then I pull it down, and I actually just pull it tight, and then reclaim that one, that first band there, and then I let go. See, and you can see the difference between doing it this way and then just letting it go itself. It sort of twists the bands a little bit. So these are all laying nice, but not that one. But that's not going to really matter so much right now because we're going to put a border on this. This actually ends up being really cute, and it's called the white ribbon, but of course I'm using purple. But you could put that together and just be a real skinny bracelet for your wrist. It lays really flat, and that's the back side, and it's very comfortable. Okay, so I'm going to go off. I'm going to finish mine. So once you have these two on here, you're just going to add another band, just let it hang loose, and then pull a band through these. Okay, so rewind if you have to, pause if you have to, and I will be back. Okay, I am back, and I'm going to do this one more time just to show you how to close it off. Okay, it's hanging there. Pull a band through everything on your hook, close it up, pull this over, give it a tug, pull it through, grab that first one, and you're done. So what I do is you can put a C-clip on that, and of course I'm going to put my little other clip on it. Okay, so this is the front, and if you're going to wear it just by itself, you would go through and straighten out your little bands right in there. Okay, mine are hanging down. I'm going to be doing the border, so it doesn't really matter. Oops, there we go. All right, so we're going to bring our hook up. This is your cap band. Let me turn it to the side first because that's where we're working. If you pull this, you can see where these loops are. Okay, this is where we're going first. We're going in here first. Okay, and then we're going to go from this side up on this. But I just wanted to show you on the side here so you could see, and we're skipping this one, and then we'll go into, and we'll use this band down here and this band right here. Okay, just wanted to show you what those were looking like. So we're going to put our hook through our cap band. I'm going to take our second color, and I suppose you could use different colors if you want. I'm going to chain 2. So there's 1, come on, and 2. Okay. You know, and before I do that, let me show you what I've done already. I made this one, which I absolutely love. It's really cute, and sorry, it's so close. It just sits really nice on the wrist. It's very comfortable to wear. It's not very wide. It's maybe an inch wide. Okay, and then I just did one for fun. I thought my son might like that. It's just white with the different, I don't even know what that's called. Lauren sent that to me. She sent me several bands. Yes, she's doing some other things now on YouTube. So anyway, she sent those to me, and I decided to use those in this little bracelet. Thought it was just really cute. You know, just kind of plain, right? Nothing too fancy. Let me put this one over here too. And then I did this one, which I absolutely love, with these little silver beads. I will show you at the end, if you stick around, I'll show you how to add those beads to the center. And actually it makes it really easy to find the place where you're supposed to hook in on the side. So anyway, I did those. That's how much I like this design. It's so easy, it's so quick, and I don't know, I really like it. So this is the top right here. I'm going to turn to the side, and where I told you where this loop comes in, those are our front loops. Okay, we're actually going to go into the loop right below that. Let me get my finger out of the way here so I can show you. You can see where that is, and that's where we're going to go in. Not this one, but right there on the side. So you're going to go up through there and pull a band through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, so it's 1, 2, and 3, and then close. Okay, looks just like that. Now what we're going to do, if you turn the front of your bracelet, you can tell it's got the little loops on it. We're going to go up through this loop right here. And I find it easier to turn my hook and sort of catch it just like that. Okay, I'm going to pull 1 band through these 2, and then the same color, a single band through all 3 once you've done this first. So, single band through those 2, first 2 on your loop, on your hook, close. You'll now have 3, and you'll pull a single band through all 3 of those and close. Okay. I'm turning it to the side again. Well, turning it to the front, you can see these are your 2 loops right here. Turning it to the side, follow that loop till you see this band on the bottom, and you're going to go up through that band just like that. It's the same loop, well, this band goes through. That's the bottom of that one. Okay. Excuse me. You're going to pull a band through all 3 on your hook. 1, 2, and 3. Oops, 3, and then close. Turning this to the front again. This is your loop right here. Okay. Loop. Yes, that is your loop. So go into that loop. Grab it. Yeah, these are just hanging down. That's what's throwing me off. You can see the other part of that loop is right here. Get that out of the way. Right here. They go across. Okay. Pull a band through the first 2 on your hook. Close, and then take another band and pull it through all 3 of those loops on your hook and close. I'll do this with you one more time. Looking at the front, you can see these loops right here. Okay, this one You turn it. Not this one, but it's right. See if I stretch it. I can't stretch it very well. Anyway, this is part of the other one. You're going to go into this one right here. And you'll know because you can pull it away and then you'll see that the loop is in there. Okay? Yeah. Alrighty. Let me take one more look at this because that looked kind of funny. So, yeah, you can see if I move this loop, you can see it's right in there. So you're going to go into this loop right here, which was the one I had. And you're going to go from the back straight through. You're going to pull a band through all three of those. And then close. Okay? Turning it this way, you need to find your loop again, which is right here. This loop right here. You're going to go up through that loop, pull a band through 2, and close, and then pull a band through 3, and close. And you just start that all over. You'll do that all the way to the end. See how cute that is? And do that all the way to the end of your bracelet here. And again, take a look at the front where you can see those 2 bands. Turn it to the side. Pull it, give it a little tug if you have to see where that goes through. You can see it's kind of like a teardrop in there that band goes through. You're going to go through this piece right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish mine. Rewind if you have to, pause if you have to, and I'll be back with you to show you how to close it off on the end here, and then we'll start down the other side. Okay, I am back and I'm at the end of my bracelet. Now we have another pair of these little looped bands here. So I'm going to turn it sideways. Going to go through, not this down here, but this one right. It's hard to turn that because I don't, okay. There we go. This one right here. Okay. That's where this loop is in. You see that? That's the other part of this band right here. That's where we're going to go in. All right, so we're going to pull a single band through all 3 of those. Just, well, come on. All right, try this again. Through all 3 and then close. Go back to the front of this, and I'll have to pull this because of the cap band. Okay? This is my loop right here. See those 2 loops going across? I'm going to go in and grab, well, I'm going to try to grab that loop and then bring my hook up. Okay? Take a single band through the first 2 and close. And take one more band through those 2. I'm sorry, through all 3 and close. And then we're going to add one more single band to this, just to this end right here. And we'll do the same thing on the other side when we come through. All right, so now we have this single chain that's running up the middle. What we're going to do is take part of that. I'm going to take it off of my hook, just that piece. I'm going to pull it through that chain, those 2 bands, and then put it back on. Okay, and close it up. That's how you close up that end of the bracelet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to work down the other end of this bracelet. So we'll turn it around and we're going to be working down. So find our cap band, which is right here on the end. Bring your hook up through it. Okay, we're going to add 2 chains to that cap band. 1 and one more. Excuse me. Just like so. Now, you can see where you already have this one band across here, and you have this one band across here. That's the other part of that band. If you turn it, easier to see for some reason right here, you can see this is the band right down here that we're going to go through. Right here. This piece right here. Okay? So we're going to go up through the back, just like so. And we're going to pull a band through all three of those. 1, 2, well, come on. 2 and 3, and then close. Okay. So looking at the front of our bracelet, we have that crossband there and this one right here. So what we're going to do is go down through that, and it's kind of tight in there, so it's easier for me to just take my hook and hook down into it and then go, well, maybe, and then go down into it, just like that. So there's 3 on there. I'm going to pull a band through the first 2 and close. Leave 3 on your hook. You're going to pull a band through all 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3, and close. Okay. Looking at this again from the front, you've got the band here, and this is the sister band right here. I'll pull it out a little bit so we can see it. Come on. Well, being a little difficult for me. Oh, you know why? That's because this is a sister band. All right. If you look at it, you can see that. That's the sister band right there. Okay. You turn it sideways. This band right here, right directly underneath it, is the band we're going to go up and through. From the back, pull a band through all 3 that are on your hook. So 1, 2, and 3, and close. Okay. Looking, there's that sister band. I'm going to go into that so that it's on our hook, just like this. You can see those. Okay. What making my stuff go funny because I'm doing it sideways? My lighting is a little off. So now that we've taken the top band there, we're going to pull a band through the first 2 and close, and then a band through the 3 that are on your hook and close. I want to do that with you one more time, and then I'll finish mine up and I'll meet you at the end of this. All right. Let's take a look at this again. This is the sister band hanging out here. You turn that to the side. You'll see that it goes right through this. You can see that teardrop right there, right in there. That's the band we're picking up, that bottom one. We're going underneath. It's right from the bottom, straight through. Now pull a band through all 3 of those that are on your hook. Now it's working backwards. It's a little funny, but we'll manage. Okay. So looking at this again, this is your sister band right here. Going to go through that. Pull a band through the first 2. Close. Pull a band through all 3 that are on your hook. And close. Right, I'll do that one more time. Sometimes I feel like I need to be real thorough. And you can see this band right here, the sister band. It's the other band. It's the other side of the band that's already on there. Okay? Turn it sideways. This is the band right here that you're going to be going through. It's right next to it. Go up through that band. Pull a band through all 3 on your hook and close. Okay. And now that we've pulled that up, actually what you can do is just push your hook right through it. just like that. Okay, pull a band through 2, close, and then pull a band through 3. So you can pause me, rewind me, whatever it is that you feel that you need to do to get that going. But you can see in front of that, it's really cute. Really, really cute. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go off and finish mine, and then I will be back with you. Okay, I am back, and look how cute that is. I love this design. Just love it. It's about 1 inch wide, maybe. So soft. So we're at the end, and you can see the other part of this, I call it the sister loop right there. So what we're going to do to finish this off is we're going to go right in here, and I'm going to come up right next to that loop. Okay, I'm going to pull a band through everything on my hook. The first one, and these 2, and then I'm going to close. Okay, I know this is kind of in the way, but if you had a C-clip, it would be the same thing. I'm going to grab 2 more bands. All right, so there's your sister loop right there. I'm going to go through that loop. So I have 3 on here. I'm going to pull a band through the first 2 and close. One more. I'm going to pull a band through these 3 and close, and I'm going to take an additional band and just make a chain. Okay, now that I've done that, I've already added the other side to this part of my band. That's that center band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one. Let's see, it doesn't really matter how I do that. I'm going to unhook this, and I'm actually going to have to pull it way over this to get it off. But easy enough. I'm going to hook it through here and then put it back on. Whoops. Don't want to let that go. There we go. Still, I notice I still have it on my hook until I know for sure it's on that. Okay, so that is the VOVO, which is the white ribbon center with this really, really cute border on it. So these are, I liked it so much, I'm telling you, I made 3 before I even did the tutorial. So there you have it. Suzanne HB is the creator of these lovelies. If you could give her a follow, that would be awesome. Well, she's Crazy Just Might Work on Instagram, and Suzanne H-B on YouTube. So thank you so very much for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please give me a follow. You can give it a thumbs up if you'd like also, so that you will have it in your likes. Actually, I found out that's what happens. You have it in your, if you like something, it ends up in your likes, so you're able to find it again to do it again. So anyway, everybody take care. Thank you for watching. Again, give Crazy Just Might Work a follow on IG, and Lila's Gigi. I am also on Instagram if you'd like to follow me there also. See you for future tutorials. I am back because I almost forgot that I promised to show you how to bead that center, the white ribbon. So let's do this real quickly. Don't want to make this too much longer than I have to. So what we're going to do is your cap band. Okay, going to pull a band through. Now, I did not put one on here first. I put a bead after I did this first section here. So I'm going to add this on here, just like in the tutorial. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this. Now, if you'll notice, it is not centered. I do not want it centered because I don't want to have to pull it. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the longer side of this and I'm putting my hanging band on there, and I'm pulling these other two through there, and then I'm attaching it very carefully, because it's, so you just want that end to be big enough to put that hook through. Okay, so now when I'm going to actually give it a lift up over that ball, and I would not go, I don't think I'd go larger than a 6 millimeter. You might try 8, but you know, there's no guarantee that it's going to look proper. So now that I've done that, and this is the one that was hanging originally, I just add that up here, give it a pull down, pull it underneath these two right here. Okay, I'm still holding on to this, it's just something I like to do. I'm going to reclaim that first one if I can get it, and then I'm going to let go. Okay, I'm going to add another band, like so. I'm going to pick up another one of my beaded bands, the long side, short sides out, long sides on my hook, put that one over, pull this through these two right here, and close up that end, like so. Okay, pull it down to the end. I'm going to give this a little bit of a tug so I can put this up and over this ball right here, or my bead if you just have a regular bead. Add this to here, give it a tug, tighten it up, pull it through. I'm going to pick up that first one and then release those bands. I'll show you what it looks like in just a moment. The good thing about this is if you're looking at this from the side, you can readily see which bottom band you're going to be coming up through, because it's right there. So you would pick that band up first, and then you would loop your hook through that and add the other bands on. If you saw the tutorial, you'll know what I'm talking about. And hopefully you did, because you're at the end of it. So we're going to add another band here. Take your beaded band, short end out, long end on the hook, drop that one over, and then pull this through these two and close. Give this a tug down here so we can bring that up just like that. Bring it over to the end, add it to the top, hold on to that, pull it underneath those two, and reclaim that first one. Come on. There we go. And then let go. Excuse me. I'm going to do this a couple more times because I want you to see what the front is looking like. Again, long end, that up and over. Pull that band through those two. Close it up. Give that a tuck up and over that ball. Pull it down, up and over. Pull that through. Holding that, you want to pull that through these two and reclaim this one. Do those two. Reclaim that one, and then let them go. So one more time. Put that loose band, runaway band, put that loose band on there. Put your beaded band on, short end away from the hook. Pull this over here, close it up, like so. Pull that up and over that bead, and pull it through those two, and then reclaim that first one, and then let go. I'm going to pull a band through these so I can show you what the top looks like, what the front looks like. Okay, just to close it off. And there you go. Little beads, little loops, really cute. And like I was saying before, when you go to hook up into this, hook into here, you've got 2 bands, and you can see right here specifically that this is the band, the first band that you go through, and then you go through this looped band. As you go down, you can see on the next one, you'll be going through this band and then the looped band. So you can see readily which bands you need to go through here. It would be this band right here and then the looped band. Okay, so there you go. That's just how to add beads to the white ribbon. All right, take care.